Hi, Bulldogs. It's Mrs. D. Hart. I am back today with the 5th grade team and Mrs. Meredith from the 4th grade team. I am excited to be here. We're going to play another game. We're going to play Never Have I Ever, but first, I want them to introduce themselves. We're going to introduce in alphabetical order again, so let's see if they know how to do alphabetical order.
I am Mrs. Clark here. I have taught for 20 years and all of them at Loper.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Clemens. I have taught for 20 years and 1 year at Loper.
Hey, Teresa Meredith here, and I have taught for 22, maybe 23 years. I don't know. My math's kind of bad. Plus 6 years doing something else in education. And I was at Loper, then at Hendricks, and now I'm back at Loper. So it's this is my first year back at Loper.
We're so lucky for that. I love it.
And hello, I'm Mrs. Orm, and I have been teaching, this is my 2nd year, and both of my years have been at Loper.
And I am the infamous Mr. Snow, and I've been teaching for 7 years, all of them at Loper.
Yay! I love my Loper Bulldogs. Woohoo! Okay, so today we're going to play Never Have I Ever. These are pretty simple questions, but some of them might tell you a lot about these teachers, and I'm sure these 4th and 5th graders want to know these things about you because some of them might have done it before too. Maybe it will make them not feel so guilty. Okay, so they're just going to raise their hand if they've never done it, and you are free to yell Nerd Alert at your colleagues or at your teachers when you're watching this if they haven't done it, because I think I've done all of them. So the first one is, never have I ever forgotten my book bag. Raise your hand if you've never forgotten your book bag. Wow. They're nerds. Nerds. Okay, the second one is, never have I ever failed a test. Oh, this is good.
Oh, man.
All right, number 3 is, never have I ever sat in the back seat of the bus.
Mm.
Woohoo!
Oh, I get car sick.
Even on a field trip with your kids, nothing? Never. Yeah. All right, number 4, never have I ever brought my lunch to school.
Never have you what?
Never have I ever brought my lunch to school.
Every day.
Every day.
Don't forget it.
And I think it's up for debate which way makes you a nerd. I think either way, like, I don't think you're nerdy either way, because, like, bringing your lunch, I mean, I bring my lunch, but also that school lunch, man, that taco salad, Taco Tuesday. Okay, number
The
5.
cookie is great.
Yeah. Okay, never have I ever stayed up so late working on schoolwork that I considered not going to bed at all. Oh. Sometimes it's just easier. That was actually kind of me last night. I was working on these questions and I considered just staying up. All right, number 6, never have I ever had to get a ride to school because of car troubles.
Okay, locking your keys in your house, does that count as car trouble?
No, that just
Okay, well.
half asleep. Oh, Mrs. Orm, okay. All right, she never has. Never have I ever skipped, this one, I don't think this makes you a nerd. I just want to know this about you guys, because I've done this and deeply regretted. Never have I ever skipped a bathroom break and completely regretted it within the next hour. You know when somebody offers you a bathroom break, like when you get really lucky and somebody's like, do you need to go to the restroom? And then you're like, no, I'm okay. And then in the next hour, you're like, oh man, I wonder if that offer's still there. Yeah.
You take the bathroom break when they give it to you.
Yeah,
That's
we
right.
usually take it. That's right.
Take it.
Okay, never have I ever had a dream about school that is so vivid that I almost think it really happened.
A lot.
That happened. That happened
A lot.
often.
lot.
There have been times that I walked into school and looked at people like, do you remember that? And they're looking at me like, okay, so does anyone have a school dream that they want to share? Like, it could have been when you were a kid, you know, the classic dream where you go to school and you're standing in front of your class and like you maybe forgot to like wear an item of clothing, or like you can't talk, or, you know, does anybody have a weird dream they might want to share? Because I've had a lot of weird dreams.
I dreamed, it was my first year, I dreamed I forgot to shut the laminator off in the library and the school burned down.
Oh, okay. Well,
My goodness, Mrs. Clark.
you would have known right away if that was real or not. Okay, never have I ever stood in front of the class and suddenly forgot what to do. Nope.
All the time.
All the time.
All right, I love it.
On the daily.
Mrs. Clemens is like, caught me. Yeah, well, I just imagine these kids, you know, when they like give a presentation or something and they're like, they kind of freeze up. They should know it's totally normal and that their teachers do this too.
Yep.
Okay, the last one. Never have I ever missed school as much as I do now. Pretty true.
I miss them.
Yeah, it's pretty real. It's pretty real. Yeah. I don't think, you know, summer break is pretty, you know, bright and enjoyable, and we know when we're going back and it's exciting.
Yeah.
We got that field day and all those exciting things. So, you know, this missing is pretty high. You guys were so much fun. I love that. I love learning about you. I think you guys are all kind of nerds. So
Must be why we like each other in that back hallway so much.
But also we're all kind of the same. You know, we all kind of do the same things, and I think that says a lot about the people at Loper. We're all kind of nerdy. So, okay, at the end of our games, I like to do send off, and I want all the teachers, you know, to say whatever they want to say to your class or to the school, whatever you want. So, Mrs. Clark, you're up first.
I just want to say I miss everyone. I hope you are staying safe and healthy, and I hope to see each of you soon.
Perfect. Mrs. Clemens, what would you like to say?
I'm going to say thank you to you for organizing this, and also that I miss these fifth graders. And I hope everyone is well and healthy. Thank you.
Mrs. Meredith.
Hey, fourth grade. On behalf of the whole fourth grade team, we miss you terribly. We talk about you every day when we share and are talking about school. We really do miss you. I would say for those of you that are emailing, asking about or saying how sad you are that we didn't get to do certain things, don't worry about that. Look at all the things that we did get to do. And that's what I want you to remember about this fourth grade year. All the things that you did get to do. You got to meet the governor. You are a pretty special group of fourth grade. And I'm really going to miss you. And I hope you'll come back. You know, take that little left turn and come down and see me instead of going to fifth grade before you go to your fifth grade class next year.
Oh, I imagine there are some pretty big hugs coming your way. I feel like there's going to be a lot of reverting back to the previous grade when we go back to school with hugs before they hit up their new teacher.
Lots of hugs.
It's very ironic too, Mrs. Meredith. I always say we're like connected at the heart that you say that, because with the office staff, we're going to play a game called What Do You Remember about Loper? And it's all the things that happened this year, because there were a lot of big things that happened. And something you just touched on, the answer is the Governor Holcomb. So I'll see if, you know, Mr. Harpering, Mrs. O'Connor, and Mrs. Porter remember that the fourth graders got to do that pretty cool experience. So,
All right.
Mrs. Oram, what would you like to say?
I would just like to say that I missed the entire fifth grade. I really hope that I get to see you guys soon. I hope you guys are staying safe and having fun at home as much as you can. So I'll see you soon, guys.
Mr. Snow.
Well, I know you all missed me more than everybody else, so everybody be sad that you don't get to see me every day, but I really miss you guys, and I hope you're all staying safe and warm and being healthy.
Perfect. You guys are awesome. We love our fifth grade team. Our fourth grade team is wonderful too. Mrs. Meredith is really wonderful. She, can you tell just for a second in that, did you say 7-year span, what you were doing?
Well, okay, so I took a little time out of teaching to step aside and serve as the Indiana State Teachers Association vice president and then president. So I served 6 years as president and worked at the state advocating for teachers and students, wanting to make sure that what kids were getting was what they needed at school. So my fourth graders have all had a lot to say about that. And so I've shared a lot of that with those at the State House this year.
I just love that. I think that's so cool. Okay, Bulldogs, you are kind, you are smart, you are important. Don't you forget it. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Hey.